Good morning. It is Tuesday, and I had enough footage yesterday to make yesterday its own video. I don't know about today. If I do, it will be. If not, I'm just gonna do a weekly video. Grace and I are headed off. We're headed off to the gym, the YMCA. So I have a story. Yesterday when I was filming, Zoe came in and I filmed her, and then I cut off real quick. She was telling me some crazy story, but I'll tell you what happened. So she came in and she was like, these two girls, so my garage is full of garage sale stuff, and I keep meaning to have a garage sale, but like there's just a lot going on, and with Philip's schedule, I need help with the garage sale because I can't do the garage sale and keep an eye on Grayson in the parking lot at the same time. So finding a good weekend has been sort of difficult, but so she comes in and she's like, let me turn the radio down. She's like, these girls said if I don't go get Trista, oh, if you can hear that clicking, that is my back seat AC. I don't know why it clicks, but the AC in the front is separate from the AC in the back, and I don't know. And I just am not really interested in putting my car in the shop to get it fixed, so we just ignore the clicking. There, volume on the radio all the way down. So she comes in and she tells me these two girls tell her that if she doesn't go across the creek, like our property set up, there's like a row of buildings, there's a creek in between with like a little bridge, and on the other side is another row of buildings, the main office, and there's a park. So the girls often ride their bikes over there and they play at the park, and I would be able to see the park, except there's like a bunch of there's a tree line in the way, so in the summer I can't see the park, but in the fall I can. So she's like, if you don't go across the creek and get your sister to play with us, we're gonna steal your garage sale stuff. And I was like, really? How stupid. So I had this brilliant idea. I was gonna go open the garage door, because when the girls are outside riding their bikes, the garage door is usually open, and I don't ever really think that people are mean enough to steal things from you, but I guess they are. And I'm telling you, these kids are like 7 and 8 years old. They're not old kids. They're not teenagers. Trista's 12. Like, she doesn't even need to be playing with them. But so I had this brilliant idea. I go out there and I'm going to open the garage door and I'm going to hide behind all this crap and wait and see if they come steal anything. And I was going to film it and then go show their parents, because these kids are brats. Well, that, you know, I learned a lesson, like, just leave well enough alone, don't try and get people in trouble, because I ended up getting hurt, and I can't show you because it's at the very top of my leg, and it's like, it's pretty inappropriate to show. It's like right below my derriere, the main owie is. So I have these like scrapbooking cubes, like storage cubes, and 2 of them I'm not using anymore, and they don't have drawers, so it's just the 4 sides, and they're pretty flimsy, but they're made out of wood and held together with screws, and they're stacked up out there. So I'm like I'm like crouched down, and I'm right next to them, and I kind of like topple over because I was like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Crystal, and so stupid. So like, I regret every bit of yesterday, every bit of this yesterday. So I fall into the cubes, and one of them, they're like super flimsy, just crushes to smithereens, and the corners of the box got me on my lower back, my left leg, and my right arm. I'm gonna be like black and blue. I just know it. And I was all scratched up. Well, my right leg caught a screw that was holding the cube together. So I have got a probably 5-inch, between 5 and 6 inch long, pretty deep wound on the back of my leg. Ripped my pants wide open, like super expensive Soma leggings, my like gym leggings. Ripped them wide open. I was bleeding everywhere. And of course I'm home alone with 3 kids. Now if it was just me and the girls, I would have like put a towel on my car seat and driven myself to the hospital, because it probably should have gotten a tetanus shot. I mean, well, they're clean screws. I mean, they were put into the box, and the boxes are only like a year old or so, so it's not like they're covered in rust or anything. But yeah, because Grayson was with me and Philip was at work, I didn't want to like haul Grayson to the emergency room so I could get my booty checked out. But yeah, that was fun. And this is the last week our pool is open, so I really wanted to go to the pool this week, but I have got what looks like a giant like across the back of my leg. So I don't know if I'll be going to the pool. I might have Philip take the kids though, because it is the last week. Well, the girls are going back to my mom's on Sunday, so they'll get to go swimming, but I might have Philip take Grayson on Saturday or something. The county fair is going on in our town this weekend, but I don't think we're gonna go because a friend of mine told me our county fair is really expensive, and apparently the county fair we were supposed to have gone to that's like really affordable, you just pay to get in and everything's free, that one was last weekend and I didn't know, so we missed it. So we might not be doing a county fair this summer, which is fine. I mean, believe me, these kids get to do plenty. But yeah, that is my story of my giant war wound. And now I'm headed to the gym, and I put on shorts and I was like, yeah, no, I look like I'm like beaten. And I'm probably not gonna be able to wear a tank top to the gym on Thursday because the bruise on my arm is probably gonna start to show. And I just don't want people looking at me like I'm a battered wife or something. So that's my story. And we're headed to the gym, and then we're gonna go home and have lunch. We don't have a whole lot going on later, because I'm almost at the gym. Later, I'll tell you another story about how Philip hurt himself about a week ago. Oh no, I already told that story about how he fell down the stairs and crashed into a giant hole in the wall. Well, I'll show you the hole when I get home, and he's been working on fixing it, so there's not a hole there anymore. He's got to do the last skim coat tonight though, and then texture, and we got to paint. Yes, we live in an apartment, but because Philip knows how to do all this stuff, and I just cannot stand when every time the maintenance people come over, they come during nap time, so it's just easier for me if Philip just fixes it. It's like, takes him like 2 minutes a few nights in a row, and no big deal. No big deal. So, sleepy boy there. Sleepy boy, he slept in this morning. I did not. I got up at 5:30. He slept until 8. So he's still kind of waking up, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Not a whole lot going on today though. Not a whole lot. I'm sending the girls out to play when after lunch, because they came home yesterday at 11, and they were home for a few hours, and late afternoon, early evening, they got to fighting and acting all ridiculous again, and of course he started throwing a temper tantrum. So I definitely think his behavior is linked to their behavior. So as much as they can go outside and play, that's gonna help us out. Help us out.
Say hi. Whoa. Whoa. My little dude just woke up. What are you doing?
Here, you want some more? Hold on. Grayson is the fruit snack king. He loves the fruit snacks. Any kind. Any kind. So you don't care which kind. I really like the Gatorade ones. We like the Gatorade ones a lot. And the Welch's. The Welch's. Oh, they're all falling down. I found two. I found two. Oh, you're falling. I got them. They're right here. I got them. What are you doing? Oh, another one fell. Can you maybe sit up? Sit up. Come on. Oh, geez. There we go. Okay. I found it. I got it. Here. There they are. That's empty. See? It's empty. Nothing inside. Yeah. Look, I have 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. Who's that cute baby? He only took a nap for an hour. But he slept until 8, so that's probably okay. Do you want these? Do you want these? Oh, there's 4 there. Mommy can't count. You're falling again. Okay. Alright, yep, they're both empty. They're empty. And he doesn't eat them one at a time. He'll like shove as many as he can fit. You gonna go see sister? You gonna go see sister? You gonna go play in your room? So yeah, we came home and had lunch and sorry, I'm watching a Lifetime movie. But yeah, we're not doing too much of anything. I came home and did laundry and fed the children and played with Grayson and all that jazz. And he just got up. No. Zoe, I didn't let her go outside today. She was throwing a really big fit this morning over batteries. Yeah. She was throwing a fit over batteries and like a major temper tantrum, throwing things and acting all ridiculous. So I just decided, you know what? You can stay in today. You're too much. So they're apparently gonna go play in his room. I'm tired. I should have taken a nap with him. But I didn't. And I'm just like obsessed with this Lifetime movie. I don't even know what it's called. But they really threw me for a loop. You know, a girl can only watch so much Mickey Mouse and Paw Patrol. And I always take his nap time to just like, I either read or I'll watch a movie or like just play on my phone or something. That's like my only downtime, you know. I'm very fortunate to get to stay home. But that means I don't ever get a break. Like most people get a lunch hour or they get to clock out at 5 and they go home. And my husband, he clocks out and he comes home and he helps to a certain extent. But like I'm with Grayson all night long. It's gotten to where he won't let Philip put him to bed. It has to be me. So I kind of like never get a break. And I love him. Don't get me wrong. I love spending my days with him. But I used to use his nap times. He used to take, you know, multiple naps a day. And I used to use those times to like clean, and I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. He's old enough, like he kind of hangs out while I clean or do laundry. So I do it all while he's awake, and I literally use his nap time just as a break. Especially because sometimes it's only like 45 minutes to an hour and a half. Ooh. Killer. Killer. He's gonna kill you. The wife is gonna die. Anyhow, that's what we're doing. They're playing. I'm finishing this movie. And then I gotta figure out what we're having for dinner. Oh, talk to you later.
Not need your help. Thank you, Toby. Then the rescue center manager walked quickly
So, he has never seen Thomas before, but he's like really big into this train book from the library. So I decided to record an episode and see how he liked it.
You'll need my help to rescue him.
James.
I think he likes Thomas. It's funny because when the trains first appeared, he took his passy out and went choo-choo. Choo-choo! Grayson, are those choo-choos? What do they say? What did choo-choo say? Yeah, choo-choo.
He whooshed away with a huff and a puff, while Toby rattled and rocked behind. James
So,
moved slowly as the
it's
children
Mickey
cheered.
and Thomas
I'm the rescue engine.
and dinosaurs.
I'm a very busy engine. Stand back.
And every time I think he's done with one, he goes back to it. So,
James wheezed up to Gordon. Gordon's front wheels were
So
off
funny.
the track.
he's in a trance.
To the ready. I'll pull you back on track in
So before we moved in, there was stains everywhere. My mom looked, we lived in Texas before we moved here, and my mom came to look at this apartment. And she said the carpet was terrible, and I thought for sure they would replace the carpet, and they did not. So these stains are like, we have steam cleaned the carpet twice. And that's not a new stain. I know it looks new, it's not a new stain. Shoo! Hi, monkey. Pretty girl. Well, there was one big one right here. And we just used the stuff Philip brought home from work. And it's like just right here. It's like right there and right here and into the playroom. But he brought home this. Northwoods Alive Liquid Bacteria. It's not specifically for carpets, but apparently they use it on the carpet where he works when poo-poo gets on the floor. You said it's for poo-poo, right?
It eats organics,
Like poo-poo.
like poop, dirt, wine.
Tell me it's gonna work.
I hope it works.
I hope it works. Grayson is playing with that deal. Philip's watching the third Pirates movie because I cannot get into it. I'm going to show you the hole. Our taped gate still. Huh? It's okay. I'm just going to show the hole. The size of the hole.
Oh yeah, it's a mess. He sanded it. Did you see that? He really crashed through. But I'm kind of glad he did, because now like he has to patch it and then we have to prime it and paint it. And while I'm down here, I'll be able to look at this. Like, this is what it looked like when we moved in 10 months ago. And I have used a magic eraser and it just won't clean. So, and like, look at how gross these are. I think it's the paint they use. I think it's like, it just sucks the dirt in. It's just so nasty. Everything's so nasty. Like, look. There's big streaks of just nasty. Most of this is the girls. They're always so dirty. But yeah, it's just so... I'm gonna paint, and then we had a different gate up here and it screwed in, so we've got holes here. And then this is like our major project right now. I had a collage of Grayson's 12-month photos here, and he learned how to climb on stuff and started ripping them out of the wall. So I took them down, so those have to be filled. And then his dresser used to be right here, and it was of course anchored to the wall, so that has to be filled because we moved the dresser. I tried to nudge the door open because my hands were full one day and my foot went through the door. And look how just nasty the doors are. So Philip filled that one, sanded it, we gotta paint it. There used to be a matching hole right there. Look how nasty your door is.
And there's a giant hole in the wall downstairs. Look, there's a hole in there.
How did that happen?
Because of that.
Ugh. Great. There's another hole in the back of their door.
What?
Yeah. Didn't know that. And then, so, like, it's got to be the paint because I'm never dirty. And I'm really the only person that uses this bathroom. But look, it's just dirty, and I'm never dirty. Like, I don't hang out outside, and it's just so dirty. I don't even know what that is. So I think it's the paint, because I've tried cleaning and it just doesn't work. But I had two pictures hanging, and this one, like our second day here, I was taking a shower, and this one crashed to the ground, and they were heavy, I mean heavy metal frames, like glass in them. And I've had them for probably 10 years and they've never fallen out of a wall. But it fell out of the wall, and yeah, you like his like measuring job, just nail holes in. And it like shattered everywhere. So those holes have got to get filled too. So he has a big project. Yes, I know. I've got to get a bed frame and a headboard, but I just, ugh. And there's that cute guy. Bye. Is the movie good?
It's alright.
I don't like Johnny Depp. And it's just, I think, too weird for me. Too weird. So I took the fan apart to wash it. What are you doing?
Fixing the fan.
Are you trying to fix the fan? That piece goes on first. You gotta put that piece on first. You gonna fix it?
I know how to fix it, baby. You need help?
Did I clean that very good? No, 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 no. No. Hey, no. Frustrating, I know. Now it'll work better because it's not all dusty. Yeah, I know. Look how curly your hair is. Grayson, look at that hair. You have beautiful hair. You're gonna hurt yourself. Are you all wet now? Are you watching Wheel of Fortune? The TV in here is always on the Game Show Network because it's what he falls asleep to. It's weird, I know, but it's what works the easiest.